Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful emblem right here. It's actually my favorite that I've made for myself. I have a few more that I haven't done tutorials for yet. Like it's Edo Tensei Madara one. It's one of my I say it's my second favorite, and the Jubi emblem, Biju mode, Sage mode, and of course my famous Eternal Mangekyo. Now I've made a few more, but they were suggestions, meaning that I went to I signed in under some of my friends' account and I made whatever they wanted, and let me know if you guys will want that. You know, there has to be a level of trust because I have to sign into your account, but I'll make whatever you want. But anyway, let's get started with Obito. Now I only made him once, and I think it's not really hard. But hold up, my phones are ringing. It's nobody important. But it's not really hard, but I don't remember exactly where everything goes. But first you want to make a circle and make it his skin color, which I say is about here. And place it there. And the first few are just nothing but circles, really. And you want to press R3 or whatever it is on Xbox. I forgot what it's called on Xbox, but you click the right analog stick, and you're gonna want to make this one. Wait, let me make sure it's sized right. I'm looking at the picture of my old emblem, make sure it's like, consistent with the other one. Okay, that looks about right. And set that black. And then just copy and paste it, and then make that one white, and set it however you want to set it. That looks about right for me. And let's start with the Sharingan. Start with another circle. Like I said, like the first few are nothing but circles. Make that black. Put it right here. And another thing that I'm going to start is every Saturday I'm gonna play a private match in Nuketown with one of my subscribers. My PSN is JBDudChiha, exactly how my YouTube username is. And yeah, I'll be playing a private match with one subscriber every week. And I'll post the video on YouTube whether I win or lose. Do I like that red? Yeah, let's go with that red. And yeah, that's good. Okay, and yeah, every Saturday, we could quick scope or do whatever. I actually prefer quick scoping because I'm a quick scoper. I know a lot of you guys hate us, but hey. And then make this one shade darker red than whatever you chose, and make sure it doesn't get in the way of the black outline, and then make it kind of transparent. Press L1. I'm not sure what it's called on Xbox, but press L1 to make it a little bit more transparent. Change the opacity as you see the numbers going down. Right, so right about there is good. And then what you're going to want to do is take another circle. You can copy and paste it how I did, or you can just pick out another one, whatever, and turn that one black, and then press what is it? Yeah, press the start button to make it like this outline, and put it like right about. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. You guys can, but it just uses up a layer. Let's see if we have enough room at the end. Let's just start with the Sharingan circles. We should have enough, but just to be safe, because I don't remember exactly everything that I did, to be honest. So yeah, we might go back and actually put that circle in there, but it might not be necessary. Make that one a little bit bigger, put it right in the middle, and copy it, and then make it small again. Alright, now we need the claw looking thing, not that one. I've seen some people use this one right here for Sharingan purposes. I actually prefer this one because it curves just a little bit more. And yeah, the top one I believe is facing, not flip. How do you rotate it? There we go. Yeah, facing this way. So it's more like, forgive me guys, I don't really have a good memory. I think that looks pretty good. Oops. Does that look good? Let me get closer to my TV. And if you can't hear me, I'm sorry guys. I'm experimenting with a new mic actually. And yeah, just copy and paste it, flip it, and there's the Sharingan. Now if you see something that you would, you know, do differently than I would, then by all means do it, you know. You know, I've had some people on my last tutorial saying this it wasn't right, that wasn't right. Like, well then, I mean, you don't have to do it step by step, you know. And this is the goggle that a lot of people have been asking me about. But what you do is, let me look at my picture real quick, just so I can make sure it's in the right spot. I see it's right about here. Then you press start to flip it, and there you go. Make it just a tad bit. I'm trying to get it as close to my other emblem, my old one, as possible. Okay, and it's not white, it's more of a silver color. So right about like the one right above white, right there, I'd say. And then copy, paste it, and move it down, and make that one gray. Move this one in front of this one. Wait, move the gray one up under the lighter one, so it looks kind of like a shadow, or it gives like the 3D kind of effect. And I'm actually gonna move this, make it a little bit bigger, and move it up. Like I said, I'm trying to get it to the original one. Well, there wasn't that much space. There was more. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it as close as possible to the original. I say about there is good. And to get the orange tint, wait, no, we're gonna finish working on the eye first. Now, these steps are really easy. Some people don't like it, but I just like to add that, you know, little extra detail. You know, if you watch the shows, it's like a glisten in almost all the characters' eyes. So I put the little white thing right there. And there's a lot of different ways you can add details to an eye. I like this shape right here, but for Obito, I use this one. I'm not sure why. I just really want to experiment and put it kind of gray-ish, like make it dark gray. Put it right about here. You can stretch it. I'm gonna stretch it a little bit. And I like to keep it's a small space in between this shape and the black, because it gives it more of an actual realistic kind of feel, like the eye is actually circular, and lighten it up so it looks like this. So it looks like that, and you can do the same thing. I like to do it for both sides, so I just copy and paste it, and I don't want it to look exactly the same. And we're gonna move this backwards so it'll be under the Sharingan like that. So it doesn't look like there's a gray line going through the Sharingan. I'm gonna stretch it just a little bit different so it doesn't look exactly the same. Make it smaller, move it under that black line, right about there. Now that gives a good circular kind of feeling. And if you really want to get detailed, you can add a shadow inside of the red inside of the actual Sharingan. But if we have enough time at the end, I'll do it. But what you're going to want to do, I believe this is the shape. I know it was a square shape that I used to put on the inside of the goggles. I'm going to go all the way back to layer right before the goggles. Yeah, right before the goggles. And you know what? Let's move this layer right here below the goggles as well. And move this one right here. Okay. And you're gonna make it orange. I say this is more of the color orange than this. Make it transparent. And move it. Now I had a problem with, well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna have the problem this time. Alright, just place it right there. Last time I had a problem with the orange coming from the top or the bottom of the goggles. But look, like this time I did it right. Now just copy and paste it and take it below the goggles, the layer before the goggles, and put it right at the edge so it doesn't look like it's intercepting. You get this weird like fusion of the two oranges. I'm getting real close to my TV, so I'm trying to make sure this is right. Get it all the way. Okay. This part sucks. I'm a perfectionist, guys. I'm sorry. I say that looks pretty good. There's one small white spot up there, but that's gonna, the eyebrow is gonna take that space up anyway. And for the headband, you can use a lot of things. Personally, I'm just gonna use just something to take up all the space up here. And what you're gonna want to do is try to take up as much space as you can, and then put it behind the goggles. Is it behind the goggles and make it blue? It's actually, his actual headband is more of this color blue, but I like this color blue. That's the one I used in my emblem. We're gonna make it this color blue just for the sake of it. Now, this is actually the shape. No, you don't have to put this, but I did anyway. Make it dark gray. I have a text. I really need to put my phone on silent. It's nobody important really. Anywho, yeah, this color gray. Put it right about here. Yeah, right about there is good. And copy and paste it. And move it up just a little bit and make it a lighter gray. Like that looks good. And if you want to get detailed, you can add the little circle thing that is on the end of their headbands. So just put it right here. And make it the same color gray as the underneath, and then copy copy and paste it, and make it the light gray, and move it up just a little bit. Alright, now what's the next step? Alright, the next step is the eyebrow. Where is it? Here. Just flip it and put it under everything. Make it come from like right about here, I guess. Make it black. Put it under there so it looks like everything's under the goggles. Make sure you put it under the orange squares or it'll look like this. It'll look like he has eyebrows outside of his goggles, and you don't want to do that. So everything you put on the inside of the eye part, make sure you put it behind these two orange squares. Now, I like to make him look kind of mad, so I'm gonna take this, stretch it out, make it really skinny, give it a little bit more of an arc. Okay, and then make it black, and then put it under. I'll put it like right about here. And I'm gonna give it a little bit more of an arc. Like right about there. Make it, that looks good. Okay, and lighten it up. Okay, that looks good. And copy and paste it. And like I said, these steps right here are really unnecessary. You don't really have to do them. I just like to go with a realistic kind of thing. So put that right there, and so they don't look exactly the same. You can make this one a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, whatever you want to do. I'll make it a little bit, just a little bit lighter. All right, now for the nose. Get the same thing. Make it black. I need to put my phone on silent. Stop. Stop. Leave me alone. I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Make it real skinny so it doesn't have a fat nose. You just put it like right there. Now at this point, this is really where I left my emblem for it to look something like this. Except it was slightly different, but you know, you really can't make this same thing exactly the same twice. But you can add shadows to make it look a little more realistic. A little bit more realistic. God, I can't talk right now. But I actually like this for shadows. Like, put it right up, make it a little bit smaller, and put it underneath, and make it dark orange, and then lighten it up, and it looks like, you know, a shadow underneath the goggles. You can do this all the way around, but this right here is exactly what I did on my emblem. Now, there's numerous things you can do. Like I said, you could take the circle and put it in the middle. You can try to make it as anime as you want, but this is really all I've done. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you guys out. And I'm sorry it's so long, but you know, it is what it is. But it's really a simple emblem. It just takes some time, and you know, you really gotta pay attention if you want to give it that realistic feel. You know, you don't have to do the shadows or anything like I did. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. This has been JB Dud Chiha. Give me suggestions of what you think I should do. Give me a challenge, because I love making emblems, and you know, I love making what you guys want me to make. But yeah, this video has already been too long. I'm gonna end it now. All right, see you guys.